All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to master a word that I think is just perfect for describing those crazy, chaotic days. You know the ones I'm talking about. So stick with me, and in just a few minutes, you'll know exactly what hectic means, and more importantly, how to use it like you've known it your whole life. Yeah, I think we've all had a day like this. Just picture it for a second. You're just trying to get your day started, and it feels like absolutely everything is happening all at once. So your alarm goes off, then your backup alarm, and oh yeah, maybe even that third one you totally forgot you set. It's noise and pressure from the very first second of your day.
Okay, you finally drag yourself out of bed, you stumble to the kitchen, and, of course, you spill your coffee all over the counter. Just a great big sticky mess to start your morning.
And now you're rushing, right? You can't find your keys, you're looking at the clock every 5 seconds, and you just know you're gonna be late. The stress is just building and building. Okay, that feeling, the rush, the chaos, the stress, that feeling that you are just not in control. Well, there's a perfect word for that. That is a hectic day.
All right, so we've got the feeling of the word down. Now let's get into what it actually means.
Okay, so here's the textbook definition. Now, the really important thing to remember here is that hectic is an adjective. So what does that mean? It means it's a word we use to describe something else, like a hectic day, a hectic schedule, or a hectic morning. And this is where we really see what makes hectic so special. It's so much more than just busy. See, it has this extra layer of being rushed and chaotic and stressful. It's not really about how many things you have to do. It's about that out-of-control feeling you get while you're doing them. Okay, so definitions are great, but the best way to really learn a word is to see it in action, right? So let's look at how hectic actually sounds in a few real sentences. This is such a perfect example. You see, the person wasn't just busy. No, they were so caught up in that chaotic rush that it caused them to make a mistake. The word hectic actually explains why they forgot their keys. Oh man, we have all been there, right? When everyone's trying to finish up their work, the phones are ringing off the hook, people are practically running around. That's not just a busy office, that is a truly hectic environment. And this one is classic. It perfectly captures that feeling of being in a big, totally uncontrolled situation. I mean, just think about it. The crowds, the super long lines, the tight schedules, the whole experience is pretty much the dictionary definition of hectic. Okay, now this next part is really, really key if you want to master this word. A lot of people use hectic and busy like they're the same thing, but there's a super important difference, a little nuance that makes all the difference.
So let's just pause and think about it for a second. What is the difference? I mean, you can have a really busy day that feels amazing, right? Productive, in the zone. But can you have a hectic day that feels great? Probably not.
And here's why. The crucial difference is all about control. Busy just means you have a lot to do. You might have back-to-back meetings, but you're checking things off your list, you feel productive, you're in control. Hectic, on the other hand, that implies chaos. It's when that full schedule just becomes stressful and feels like it's totally spinning out of your control. I really love this saying because it just makes the difference crystal clear. Think about it. Busy is a schedule. It's what's on your calendar. Hectic is a feeling. It's what's going on in your head while you're trying to survive that calendar. Okay, so the theory part is done. Now it's time for the most important part, actually putting this into practice so it really, really sticks in your brain. So let's just walk through this together. First, step one. Just take a second and think of a memory you have that was totally chaotic and felt out of control. Maybe it was getting ready for a big family dinner or moving to a new house. Got it? Okay. Step two. Try to describe that memory in just one sentence using our new word, hectic. Something like, moving day was so hectic we almost forgot the cat. And finally, step three, and this is important, share that sentence. Say it out loud to a friend or just write it down. That's what makes it real for your brain.
And seriously, don't be shy about trying it out. The only way a new word starts to feel natural is by using it. You've totally got this. And that's it. That's a wrap. But I want to leave you with one final question. As you go through your week, listen for those moments. When you feel that rush, that chaos, because now you have the absolute perfect word for it. So my question is, how are you going to use hectic this week?